Good morning, everybody. It's day 23 of my 60 pounds in 90 days weight loss challenge, and today we're going to talk about how many carbs does it take to knock you out of ketosis. So I'm out here this morning with my son trying to find some bugs. He got a little bug collector kit, and we're going around and trying to catch bugs so that he can look at them in his little terrarium. He's caught a spider, a few little roly-poly like potato bugs, a stink bug, and a centipede. So that's what we found out here. I was kind of surprised we were able to find any because it's so cold and wet, but we were able to find some under the woodpile. So yesterday I had a meal that I'm not exactly proud of, and it was kind of by accident. None of my family wants to eat at the same restaurant, so the kid was having a meltdown because we were in town and he was hungry and he needed to eat right away. So we went to McDonald's to get him a Happy Meal, but we had a coupon where if I bought one of their premium salads that I could get a free Happy Meal. So I decided to use that. And that was actually a pretty good decision because I think it was like $5 for the Happy Meal and the salad. And the salad only had 9 grams of carbs. I got grilled chicken and ranch dressing, and it was a bacon ranch salad, so there was some bacon on there. That was a great little meal. But I needed something extra, and my wife wanted to go to El Pollo Loco. So we went to El Pollo Loco, and I told her I wanted 2 street tacos and 2 chicken legs to go with my salad because this was going to be my only meal for the whole day, so I needed to eat more. Well, she got street tacos as well. Unbeknownst to us, the street tacos are different now than they used to be, and they have coleslaw on them, and they have some sort of an enchilada sauce on them. Well, my wife doesn't like coleslaw, so she ate my chicken legs, and I had to eat all her tacos. Well, I guess I didn't have to. I could have saved them for later or thrown them away, but I decided to eat all the tacos. They come with 2 corn tortillas, so I only ate 1 corn tortilla with each taco, and then we had a total of 6 tacos, so I ate 4 tacos that way, and then 2 tacos I just ate the meat and coleslaw out of them. But as you know, coleslaw has a little bit of carbohydrates too, so when we got home, I decided to add up all the carbohydrates that I had eaten, and it was about 70 carbohydrates in one sitting. That's more than I normally try to eat. That's like 3 times as much as I normally eat in a day. Now, anytime I eat out, I do wind up eating a few more carbohydrates than usual, but 70, that's really pushing it. And I also found in the past when I've done keto that 70 carbohydrates a day is about my upper limit. So I was wondering if because I ate them all at the same time, if it would knock me out of ketosis. 3 hours later, after the food had had a chance to digest a little bit, I went and took one of my little ketosis strips. I know they're not supremely accurate, but they do change color if you have ketones in your urine. So I took one of those ketone strip tests, and it showed that I was still above 0.5 millimolar, so I was still in ketosis. This morning when I woke up, I had lost, I don't know, a quarter pound or something like that. And I checked the strips again, and I was still in ketosis. So I'll put a video with the strips and the weigh-in after this video. For me, like I said, it seems like about 70 carbohydrates is my upper limit. If I start getting above that, it will knock me out of ketosis. Now, as long as you don't go crazy, it doesn't take you as long to get back into ketosis as it took you the first time when your body had stored up all the glycogen. So it's not, if you mess up on one meal and knock yourself out of ketosis, don't freak out. Don't stop your diet just because you're overwhelmed that you got out of ketosis. You will get back into it very quickly. Just try to skip a couple meals and you'll be back in ketosis. That's been my experience. Everybody is going to be different. You may not be able to handle 70 carbohydrates, or if you have a lot of lean muscle mass, maybe you can eat 100 without getting knocked out of ketosis. For me, it's about 70. If you are more sedentary, if you're a smaller frame, if you have less lean muscle, it may be lower. And I know that I don't want that to sound like a cop-out, but it's kind of like how everybody has a different basal metabolic rate. They can burn more calories or less calories depending upon the person. It's the same thing with carbohydrates. But I guess the message that I really want to share with you today is that even if you eat enough carbohydrates to knock you out of ketosis, don't think your diet is over. It's only over when you do that for days upon days and restore all your glycogen and put all that water weight back on. And then you have to go back through the induction period to get into ketosis and everything. So just, if you have one bad meal, just go right back on your diet. I mean, it's just, in that regard, it's just like a calorie restricted diet. you're probably going to feel more hungry. You're probably going to feel a little more tired until you get back in ketosis, but it's not going to take you very long. Now, I don't want you to use that as a free pass to just eat a bad meal every time you want one, because it's not easy to get back in. It's not easy mentally to get back on the wagon. So I want you to stay in it as long and as often as you can. But I also don't want you to despair if you have gone off the deep end a little bit on one meal. All right. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of encouragement if you've recently gotten knocked out of ketosis. Hopefully it gives you some kind of parameters to start with to see how much you can actually tolerate without getting out of ketosis. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.
Got this.
All right. So Asher told me that he wanted to show you his bugs because he heard me telling you about them on the video. So his little bug catcher is kind of fogged up, but there's a spider in there and there's a stink bug back there in the corner, if you can see that. You like your bugs?
Yeah.
All right. There it is, still in ketosis the following morning. 272.6.